real love is different than phony love. In this country, a lot of people, unfortunately, they don't understand what real love is
Mm.
because you know, even like if you look at Shakespeare, he didn't define love. He reversed it. He says love is not love. He didn't say what love is, and that's out of his humility. Because how do you define love? Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the removal to.
Mm.
Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark.
Wow.
It's not love that oh my God, you have wrinkles and I don't love you anymore. Oh
Wow.
my God, you lost your hair, I don't love you anymore. That's not love. And that's what Maulana Rumi said. And I believe that Shakespeare must have taken his famous sonnet 114 on the love from this line of Rumi, who said, Ishq hai kas pay rangi buad, ishq nabwad, aqibat nangi buad. He said, in our tradition, love that is for beauty of colors, like the color of the hair and the rosy lips and the rosy cheeks. He said that's not love. He
Allah.
said that at the end it will be in humiliation.
Wow.
It will be a humiliation. That's not love. Real love, you know, there's two types of love. And Rumi, in this beautiful, since we're on a Layla Majnun mode, he says, Ishq zanda, ishq hayy la yamut. He said,
Mm.
you don't know what real love is? I tell you what real love is. It is the love of Al Hayy, the living who never dies. Allah, the one, the living who never dies. Ishq murda misle bayt ankabut. But the love of ephemeral things, let me give you a metaphor for that, he says. It's like the house of the ankabut. It's the spider's web. One of the things that the amazing thing about this metaphor of the love of the dunya and the love of the people of the dunya is that he uses the ankabut, the spider's web. What is the nature of the spider web? It gets the fly that which is love. The ankabut loves the fly, but it sucks the life out of it and kills it.
Oh my God.
That's the love of the dunya.
Wow.
That I thought it was one of the most magnificent. You couldn't use a better metaphor.
Unbelievable.
The love of the ephemeral is like the ankabut. It's like the house of ankabut. It's like the spider's web. The spider's web get the fly and sucks the life until it's dead. That's the dunya. In other words, real love never asks you for something.
Wow.
Real love always gives you.
Wow.
Sayyidina Hussein in the Karbala, what did he do when he left the tent? He made ghusl. He put on new clothes and he put on perfume. And he went out to give his life.
Oh my
Because he was ashiq. He was
God.
ashiq. You give. The highest giving is your life. So Rumi says, عشق زنده عشق حی لا یموت عشق مرده مثل بیت عنکبوت. فرق در مجنون و در من این نگر. He said, let me give you the difference. Allah. He said, let me tell you the difference between me and Majnun. This is Rumi. Because Majnun's story went all over the world as the greatest lover. Still we talk about it. The greatest stories about the lover. He said, let me give you the difference between my love and Majnun love. He said, Kuba Layla man ba Mawla dar badar. He said, both of us are desperately seeking. He's seeking his Layla, but I'm seeking my Mawla. This is the kind of love they had for Allah, more than Majnun had for Layla. Khakshad Majnun, Waham Layla. What happened to Majnun and Layla? They died and they become the dirt of the earth. Khakshad Khaki Bakhak. Why? Woe unto the one who falls in love with dirt.
Oh, Sheikh. Oh,
هر که باشد. And this is what Maulana, people say, does Maulana love me? I love Maulana. Does Maulana like me? I like Maulana. Let me tell you, if you fit this line, then Maulana loves you. If you don't, Maulana doesn't love you. هر که باشد عاشق مولای من، باشد در جان من لیلای من. Whoever is in love with my Mawla, then they are my Layla.
Allah.
You fall in love with my Mawla, then you become my Layla. I love you. Like Majnun loved Layla. But you have to love my Mawla. And this is the teachings that we need to teach this community, our society, our friends, our families, our neighbors about real love. We scare people about Allah. We say, no, He's going to put you in Jahannam. Connect them with Allah. Tell them how much Allah loves them. Tell them about these stories of the saints who loved Allah and how much and why. Why would they love Allah like that? Why would they love Allah like that? Because Rumi said, I once had 1,000 desires, but with one desire to know you, all else melted away.
Allah.
Because that's the secret.
Sheikh, what's the line for that?
The secret.
Wow.
The secret of love is that, because, see, what people don't understand is you have two types of hammer, right? In Persian poetry, you have two types of hammer. You have the goldsmith hammer, and you have the ironsmith hammer. The Persian, they said 1,000 goldsmith hammer because they're like this,
soft.
One hammer of the ironsmith. All these little people the dunya love, and then when the hammer of love of God comes, it smashes everything.
Allahu Akbar.
Everything just disappears. There's no comparison. It comes in and it is removed. It's light versus darkness. You can have thousands of different darknesses. One light comes in, it's done. All of them they disappear. They have to run away and hide. Because the nature of nur and the love of Allah is light. Allahu nuru samawati wal ard. Allahu nur. It's the light that comes and illuminates you from head to toe. Your entire body will be illuminated. Your feet will not be able to go to the club anymore. Even if you force them, they won't go. Your hand will not be able to steal anymore. Your eyes will not be able to look at pornography anymore. Your mouth will not drink alcohol. You can't even force it into your mouth. Wow. Because it's illuminated.
Wow.
It's illuminated. Because when the light of God comes into the heart of a person, it permeates like the blood flows everywhere. It takes over your body. It takes over your body. You become Allah's.
Allah.
You know that you're Allah's. You belong to Him. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. This becomes a reality to you that I belong to Allah and my return is back to Him. This is the daira. This is the circle of existence. We come into this world, we complete the circle, we end up exactly where we were. That's the circle of life. But this is what we need to teach. This is what we have neglected, is that we scared a lot of people from from Allah. A lot of people don't have a relationship. There's no relationship. Ask your grandparents, people who have grandparents alive. All they know is just love. In that connection, that what they do for Allah, Allahu Akbar. Allah. When Rabiul Awal come, they're all like shivering. The birth of my Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They have that connection. We don't have that connection. It's a generation of no connection with Allah and His Messenger. It's all, they might even have more knowledge than us. They might. But that's not what it's all about. It's about connection. It's about silsila.
Sheikh, I